Alright, what's up guys? I'm just gonna be playing Minecraft, and I've never beaten it before. So I'm gonna try to make this the first time that I've ever beaten Minecraft. But at the same time, I'm going to be looking at philosophical questions, and I'm just gonna be talking about them, because I can't play Minecraft, like, by itself. Like, I get bored really fast. That's why I've never finished it. Because I'll start up a world, and I'll be like, like I don't feel like completing it because I always get to the same exact spot. So hopefully this can cure that. So let's just go. You know, gonna name this what's a good name? Like, I'm gonna name it Socrates because he was a philosopher, right? So yeah. Let's go hard. But then yeah, let's just go, man. Let's go. All right, I do have shaders on. Hold on, let me just let's do some. Let's do that one. Okay, okay, okay. Awesome. Oh my God! Wow, beautiful. Okay, so the first philosophical question, I just like Googled them up on my phone. That's what I'm gonna be reading off of. Oh, okay. So let's see. The first philosophical question we have is which came first, the chicken or the egg? So, me personally, like when you look at like evolution, right? It's like animals like develop or like they mutate or whatever, like evolution and shit like that. So I think that I mean realistically, um, it would have had to been the egg first because the animal has to like be born and then it like develops. You know what I mean? Like we don't like take an ape for example. Like we didn't have like a human ape, you know? Like they had to mate and they had to slowly transform and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So realistically, the the egg came first, or like, you know, whatever type of like birth it would have taken for the animal to grow up. So yeah, I think the chicken or the egg came first, sorry. Yeah, I think the egg came first. Okay, second question. If you would have been if you would have been given, what is that? If you would have been given a different name, would you be a different person? Um, I don't really think so. I know for like some people, like their name means a lot to their history. So like, cause you have like Johns, for example, like John the First, John the Second, you know, stuff like that, and that usually like shapes out a family history. But for me, like that's not really the case. Like, my name was just kind of like my mom gave it to me, and it rhymes with my brother's names. But I mean, it's a little bit of my personality, if I'm being honest. You know what I mean? Like, sorry, it's a little bit of my personality, cause like she mixes up our names, so that's something to laugh at. But I don't think it really like shaped who I am. You know, if I was called like Marquise or like, you know, um, like Jit, you know, they're like, yo, Jit, come here, Jit. You know, I wouldn't really respond in any different way. So no, I don't think my name would have decided if I was like who I am, or if I would have acted in a different way. All right. Number three. Would the world be more peaceful if kids were in charge? Fuck. No, that would. Bro, if kids were in charge, our currency would be like crayons or just something ridiculous. Like, there's no way the world would be more peaceful. Dude, it'd be an even more. Well, actually, you know, that's low key though. Like, if you get the right kids in charge, the world would actually look more peaceful. Cause like all the adults, bro, all they want is like money and power and shit. You know what kids want? They just want like coloring books and like fucking cool shows to watch. You know what I mean? It's like, really? Honestly, it might be more peaceful. we need Mr. Beast to do like an experiment with that. All right, fourth question. Okay, here's like an actually deep one. What is kindness? Okay, so let's see, what is kindness? I'd say kindness is kindness is like it's not a feeling, but it's not like an act. Kindness is like a state of mind almost. Like something that it's in what's the word? Like when you can't touch something, it's an in hold on, let me change this. Let's try that. Oh yeah, it's way better. Okay, sorry. Kindness is like an intangible state of mind. It's like a being almost, if that makes sense. But kindness is really just I feel like kindness is almost like love in a way, because like I can't really be, well, it's not necessarily love. It's like kindness is like love without, it's like unconditional love almost. So that can, like, you can be kind. No, it's not that either. I don't know. That's actually a hard question. Like, kindness is just like, okay, here we go. Kindness is an unconditional, like, nice. It's like, kindness is being unconditionally nice. There we go. Yeah, that's my definition for kindness. Because there's a lot of people you can be nice to. And being nice to someone usually has like a motive behind it. But in a lot of people's definition of kindness is just like you're doing it without reason or cause. Like someone is kind, it describes their personality because they're not looking for anything in return. They're just kind because that's like a part of their character. So I'd say kindness is unconditional being unconditionally nice in a way, pretty much, yeah. Right, fifth question. Do you think music is a universal language? Yes, I most definitely do. You can definitely add barriers to music because there's always going to be, like different languages and stuff like that. But if it's just like, it's actually kind of fascinating. Like if it's just an instrument, you can really like have almost any language just like understand what like message you're trying to convey, like using certain instruments and that, like everything that's involved with music theory and all that. Like you can make any person in the world feel the emotion you want them to be feeling just with those instruments. And it's actually kind of crazy now I think about it. Like it's actually it's actually kind of fascinating. But yeah, no, most definitely music is definitely a universal language. Okay, what does happiness feel like in your mind and body? Okay, happiness in my body, it feels like relaxation. Like, okay, I don't have any food. What am I doing? But, okay, it's like when I'm happy, I'm like very relaxed. I'm laid back. I usually think of like laughing or smiling and, hanging out with my friends. I feel like whenever you have happiness, you're not like energized. It's like a calm energized. Like your soul and body are just like they're given this calm energy that like makes you want to do stuff, but it's like you don't feel like you have to do anything. And then for my mind, I don't know, it's kind of the same. Like I just feel relaxed. Like when I'm happy, I don't feel like anything bad. I feel like unstoppable. Kind of. It feels nice to be happy. I think, oh my god. No, but feeling happy is like the best thing in the world, I'd say, probably. Next to some other really nice feelings. Okay, 7th question. Bro, I'm actually making some really good progress really fast. Holy shit. Can one person really change the world? Oh yeah, I mean, most definitely. It really depends on what your definition of changing the world is. If you mean like, because you look at like amazing genius minds, like, you know, like Einstein, or like Isaac Newton, or like Nikola Tesla, you know, like these people just make big breakthroughs in their fields. So like obviously one person can change the world. But there's, you know, there's pros and cons to that. Like you have Oppenheimer, you know, he gave man the weapon to destroy themselves. It's like that's not really a good change, but it is a change that he made to the world. But most definitely, it's kind of unfathomable to how just one person can actually affect the whole world. Just dependent upon how like powerful the message that they're bringing, or the creation that they made, or the contribution that they're making is. I should probably get food soon. I'm surprised I haven't seen any mobs. Wow. So much iron, bro. Holy shit. Alright. 8th question. If it was possible to live forever, would you want to? Okay, so it's kind of weird to see this question because I think about like mortality and stuff. Not like often, but you know, it comes across my mind every now and again. But I would not want to live forever if I had the ability to. Because, okay, so first of all, like experiencing things and within like a finite amount of like time and everything like that, like that's what makes everything amazing, because you only get to experience it during that like time. You're never gonna be able to experience it again. So it makes like, it gives life meaning in a way. Secondly, if I live forever, that means I'd have to see like everyone and everything I know like go through life, and then it would eventually go away and I'd still be there. And I don't want to do that. Like I want to go with the people I love and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Third of all, being like immortality is really scary if you like take a second to think about it. So let's do this. Like living forever seems cool until I'd say you'd be like, ow, fuck. Go. Okay. I'd say living forever, like, fuck, dude, holy shit. Okay, Jesus. I'd say it'd be cool to like, for the first like 100 years probably, right? And then, like, you'd see everyone you like love and know right now pass away. And it's like, you'd have to keep experiencing that, but oh my god, but forever. And that's like really scary. Like I wouldn't want to live forever. But yeah, no, I would not want to live forever. So that's my answers to that question. Okay. If people live in a time zone ahead of us, does this mean they live in the future? You know what? I am convinced that people don't realize how crazy that is. Like that's so weird to think about. I mean, yeah, I think they live in the future, but time is relative in most scenarios. So like they technically live in the future, but not enough has like happened or passed in that amount of time to really like create that sense of quote unquote future. Because when we think of future, we think of like flying cars and stuff like that, which we have, just like not available to everyone yet. But they live in the future technically, yes, but not like enough. There's not enough gap in between the time to really make it that like future usually think of. Is that a village? No, it's the lava, I think. I was that earlier. Okay. But yeah. So they technically live in the future, but like not the future that we'd imagine. Okay. I'm going to die, bro. I need food bad. If I could just find a village. Or a cow. Or something, dude. That's lava. I might be cooked. Can a person be happy and sad at the same time? Oh my god. At the same time? Yes. But I don't think anyone will ever realize that they're being happy and sad at the same time. Nor do I think that, like, it's definitely not something that's common. I'd say being happy and sad at the same time is definitely a rare occurrence. So like oh my god. Okay. Oh! Holy shit. Okay, I'm just sitting here for a little bit. Let's smelt the iron while I'm here. I should just create. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay. So like I just graduated. I was like happy. I didn't really feel sad, but I say that like graduation, like big achievements where it's like you're celebrating something, but you're also closing off a part of your life. Those are the moments where you can be happy and sad at the same time, because you're happy for one reason and you're sad for that exact same reason. You're happy that you're starting a new chapter of your life, but you're sad that you're closing off a new chapter of your life. So it's like when you flip to a page of a new book, you're like excited to read the next page, but you could also feel sad that you don't feel that excitement. Like when you pass by a page that really excited you, you're happy you got to read it, but you're sad that you read it now and you like seen it. So yeah. Is it possible to think of nothing? I would say no. I think it's actually impossible. I think the only people that will ever experience like nothing are blind people, because they say they see like literally nothing. Like you can close your eyelids and you like see blackness and darkness and like the light and all that, but like blind people, they literally see nothing. Like it's incomprehensible for us because we're not blind. So I don't think it's possible to think of nothing. You could think of like darkness and blackness, like, you know, but that's not nothing. That's still something. So yeah, I don't think it's ever gonna be possible to think of nothing. If a tree falls in the forest and no one is there to hear it, does it make a sound? Yeah. It does make a sound. Like, relatively, no, it doesn't make a sound because no one's there to experience it. But it's like, it's still gonna make a, you know. Yeah, it's still gonna make a sound. Is it day yet? Nope. Okay, next. Let's make some more wood first, actually. Bang. Bang, we got a shield now, baby. And we got our little shoes. Dripped out. Alright. Do animals have thoughts and feelings like humans? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no. I mean, humans are animals. I'd say a majority of animals don't have thought. Well, they have thoughts. So I'd say like most of the animals around us, they have thoughts and feelings that are slightly less complex than humans. But they definitely do still have thoughts and feelings like us. They still process danger. They still process, you know, death and like community and everything else like that. So for sure, like, cause you look at like dogs and cats, but you also look at just like other animals like elephants or like lions and like wolves. Like they have sense of like packs and like, you know, everything. So they for sure have thoughts and feelings similar to us, but just not as like complex. If you could see into the future, would you want to know what happens? Um, if I could see into the future and see what happens and it still happens, yes. No. Maybe. Cause like, if I look in the future and I see I'm gonna like die tomorrow, that'd be like then I could like possibly save my life. But if I can't like save my life, then I'd probably like be out and doing all the crazy shit that I want to be doing right now. But not knowing what happens makes it like that's like the best thing about life because you never know what's gonna happen. It makes it like much more enjoyable and everything like that. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say no. Because yeah. Because that's like a curse and a gift at the same time. And I don't want a curse. Even though I'd like a gift. Are there things in life that are truly random, or is everything predetermined? I'd say I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. I like part of me wants to say everything's random, but a part of me feels like a lot of stuff that like happens in our lives like feels predetermined sometimes. Like it's almost like it was inevitable it was gonna happen. Like um let's see, can I think of an example right now? I don't like I don't know who's gonna watch this video, but like if you've gone to this part, you know, I'm sure you've had moments in your life where like you go through really bad stuff and then you go through like some really good stuff, and it almost feels like if you hadn't gone through that bad stuff first, you wouldn't be experiencing the good stuff. It's weird like how that happens. Like I have moments where I go through really bad stuff and then I'm experiencing good stuff and I'm like, wow. Like it feels like if I hadn't gone through that, I wouldn't be having the good stuff right now. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you just like stuff happens in life where it's like, you know, it's like I'd say like everything in life is like randomly predetermined. I feel like some stuff is predetermined and some stuff is random. But yeah, that's what I think. Come here, pig. Come here, pig. Come here. Now watch me pop. 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 How much meat do I have? Good. Let's cook up. Oh, I have enough wood. No, I do. I'm good. I'm good. I need more stone. That's what I need. Let's. Okay. Okay. Question number 16. I'm kind of flying through these. Is it always better to know the truth, even if it hurts? Subjectively, yes. Morally, it depends on you. I'd say in most cases it's always better to know the truth, though, because the reason something hurts is because, like, the reason the truth hurts so much is because we don't want to, like, we want to ignore the truth in a lot of cases, because humans get comfortable and humans don't like change. So that's why it's easy for us to get obsessed with something that isn't the truth, because it's like you're almost living in a fantasy world whenever you don't know the truth about something. That's why it's like so nice. But when you find out the truth, it crushes that fantasy world that you likely live in. So that's why it hurts so much. So it's always better to know the truth, because like, you know, you're not living in a fantasy, you're not hiding anything. You know the truth. And if you can come to terms with the truth, then you'll probably be living better. Or, you know. But I'd say, yeah, the truth is better in most circumstances, for sure. 16. Or 17, sorry. What is the purpose of dreams? I think dreams are like, I don't know, dreams are really weird. I don't think they have a purpose. I think they kind of just happen. Dreams are like, I don't think they really have a purpose. I think it's just kind of our minds, like experiencing certain thoughts and memories, like digesting them. But also just like random thoughts our brain may have. I'm not really sure. Dreams are really weird. And sometimes you'll have a dream where it's like you dreamt of something that happens. I think those are the weirdest dreams. But I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, no. I don't think there's really a purpose to dreams, though. I think there's just something that we experience. But there are, like I was saying, though, there's like moments where it's like you experience a dream and like then it happens in real life. You're like, what the fuck? But yeah, 7 or 18. Can a machine ever truly understand a human? Okay, so no. Because humans are like way too complex for anything to like quote unquote understand. For something to understand a human. Because like we're very irrational creatures. Like you tell a human a truth, or you tell a human something, and they'll still do it regardless. And they're like possible rational reasonings for it, but that doesn't mean the human's doing it for those possible rational reasons. So like for example, like I know that it's better to go eat an apple than it is to go eat like a Snickers bar, but I'll still go eat the Snickers bar. And then a machine would be like, yo, why did you eat the Snickers bar instead of the apple? And I'll be like, oh, because of a rational reason. And I'll be like, no, you probably picked the Snickers bar because it tastes better than the apple. And yes, while that may be true, the human, like I might be like, no, that's not it. I just wanted a Snickers bar. And the machine would be like, oh no, okay, it wasn't for that reason. It's probably for the reason that a Snickers bar would be satisfying a sugar craving you had. And I'd be like, no, that's still not it. I just wanted a Snickers bar. You know what I mean? So it's like, there are an innumerable amount of logical reasons for humans to do something, and they still may not do it for that logical reason. And then they still may not do something, you know? So, I don't think a machine could ever truly understand a human in that capacity. But maybe in other circumstances with like feelings or like thoughts, I'm sure a machine could help humans understand themselves. But I don't think a machine could ever understand a human by itself. Never. that. Never in that light or in that way. Is there a difference between living and simply existing? Yes, there most definitely is. And that is something that every person gets to decide for themselves, because living for some people, living for everyone is different. Some people right now are living in very, let's say, like, very difficult situations where they have to, like, work every day, or, you know, they're really just, like, trying their hardest to get by. And then you have some people who are, like, super duper rich, and they can just, like, go out and do whatever they want whenever they want. And this is a very, like, basic comparison. But so, like, living for the poorer person could be trying to support their family and, you know, get rich and X, Y, and Z. And then living for a rich person is like going out and experiencing every single experience they can out there, like traveling across the country and stuff. I think the major thing about living versus simply existing is that whenever you're existing, you don't really feel a fulfillment with life, or you don't feel like you're doing anything or accomplishing anything. And when you're living, you feel like you're accomplishing something. And the thing about it is, that's why I said that. That's why I made the comparison between the poor and rich person. Because the rich person could still simply just be simply existing if they don't have anything that's fulfilling them. Well, the poor person, they could be working towards something that is actively fulfilling them, which would make it to where they're living. So, there's definitely a difference between the two. And I think that's like the whole point of life, is to figure out what makes it feel like you're living versus finding out what makes it feel like you're simply existing. And many people feel like they're simply existing because they're still searching for what makes them feel like they're living. Ooh, these. Okay, let's go. Nope. I'll wear them. Why not? Ah, shit. Ooh, mending. Holy shit. That's hella lucky, right? Am I tripping? Okay. Let's go here. Wow, I'd have gravel. Don't need that. I need to make a bed. Fuck. Actually, I want to find a village, so I'll thug it out until I find a village. I'm gonna let you live, sheep, just because I feel nice right now, but I won't be so lucky next time. Okay. Let's see, 20. If everyone were exactly the same, would life be better or worse? So, like, if I snap my fingers, if I snapped my fingers right now and everyone became exactly the same and they were aware of it, I think it'd be for the worse. But if we were all just like born exactly the same, I don't think anything would be better, but it wouldn't be worse. So the reason I'm saying, like, if everyone was aware that everyone become the same, it'd be worse, because it's like everyone wants to be different no matter what. And if you're exactly the same, that means there's like it's literally impossible to be unique. The only uniqueness that humans would have anymore is the fact that we are exactly the same, and no one wants that. So it would definitely be worse. But if we were all born the exact same and we weren't aware of it, I don't think the world would really be in like too much of a different place, depending on like how we all acted and what like regards we were the same. But yeah. So yeah. Man. Ugh. What is the meaning of life? I kind of answered it in the other one about the difference between living and simply existing? I feel like the meaning of life is to give meaning to life. That sounds kind of cool, right? It's kind of fire. No, but yeah, the meaning of life is to give meaning to life. You could say like the meaning of life is to, do these amazing achievements and do this, do that, do all that. That's only relative to like the society that we made. The real meaning to life is the meaning that we give to it, like finding that meaning. Like you look at like how much humans have evolved and everything, and that's only because the only reason that we've evolved so much is because we've continued to give meaning to life and to those achievements and those evolutions that we've been making. It's like if we didn't give meaning to the life and everything, then there would be no quote-unquote meaning of life. So it's really just like about finding what you think makes life so meaningful, whether that's like giving people a compliment, making a evolution to something in the world, helping others, really anything. So it's really whatever you think would bring life meaning. Is that what the? Oh, what the? What is the biggest issue in our society right now? The biggest issue in our society, I would have to say patience, or no, not patience. What's the word when you're like open to something? Like people aren't open on like open, or not even that. No, not open mind. Like, I'm gonna go with patience. I'll stick with my original answer. Patience. What the hell? Oh, there are frogs. That's so sick, bro. Can I put you in like a cup? Oh, what the? Yo. Hold on, let me see if I can put this in a cup. Wait, what do I not want? I don't need the dirt. Can I put like a frog in a cup? Where'd it go? Yeah, here we go. I cannot, bruh. Okay, but patience, like I was saying. So right now, our society, like, people are very quick to judge, to say this and that, and do a lot of things. Ugh. But I feel like if people were more patient with everything that the world's going through right now, and all the new ideas and everything else that's being introduced, that do a lot for our society. In general too, a lot of issues that are caused are because of a lack of patience, a lack of waiting, a lack of allowing yourself time to understand something, to fully think something through, to digest emotions. Like a day-to-day example of lack of patience is like if you're getting food and you're like, come on, what's taking so long to get my fucking McChicken or whatever, my McNuggies, you're like getting mad, and that can cause a whole domino effect. But like bigger issues of patience is like political patience, like a lot of issues and stuff. Patience is like one of the biggest parts of a person's character, and that can really bring a lot of change and positivity around you. What is your vision of the night? Oh, is that a village? Or is that just lava? I can go in circles, low key. That's lava. That's a village over there. Oh shit. Okay. What does an ideal society look like for me? Or was my vision of it? My vision of an ideal society is one where everyone is free to find their meaning to life. So like, I'd say in my ideal society, there would like literally be no money. Like money wouldn't be a thing. In an ideal society, it's like, I don't know. It's difficult. There still have to be some like regulation of like a government or something, but it's not like too restrictive. Like in an ideal society, if I wanted to go out and travel the world, I could go out and do that. If I wanted to, like, I don't know. And all I know is that in my ideal society, everyone would be able to do what they want within a certain amount of like regulation, because we can't let like crazy people go do crazy stuff and ruin other people. But good-hearted, good-intentioned people would be able to fulfill their dreams and aspirations accordingly. 24. Do you think it's important to conform in society? Yes. Oh, okay, wait. What should I do right now? Okay, I should probably make a base. I should probably start with that. Let's see, where should I make my base? Let's make it on this hill right here. Why not? Gonna make it really basic. Should probably terraform this. So let's just. Like, bro, don't look at me like that. Smack the goopy out, you villager. So, like, you gotta conform to society in a good amount of ways, because even though the government has a lot of cons to it, there's a lot of pros to the government that make it so that people can like live semi together in a semi reasonable fashion, because it's not like in most scenarios, crazy people and like bad people are punished in proper ways. Not always, but in a good amount of scenarios they are. So it's like, it's important to conform to society in those ways, and maybe in like some social settings where it's like, could I hold the door open for this person? You know, in those types of ways. But like, don't conform to society too much, to where it's like you like live by the quota or whatever. You try to like, you know, the point of society is it's supposed to give you like a base for you to build your own wacky, unique, like personality off of. Like, it's supposed to, like, most of the things of society are like being a good person and being kind and like trying to like start a decent life for yourself, and then it kind of goes off the rails in some regards. So that's where you add your own like seasonings of personality and stuff like that. But yeah, I think it's important to conform to society in a good amount of ways. Not every way though. How can humans improve the world in the next 5 years? That's pretty simple, I'd say. Number one, if we could stop being so wasteful, it's like mind-boggling how much we actually waste. Like, I used to work in a fast food restaurant, and we'd have all this food left over, and then we just throw it out. because it's quote unquote not good anymore. When we could just be like giving it out to people who like need the food and stuff like that. So if we can just like be more charitable and be less greedy, I think we could do a lot, especially for people who are less fortunate than ourselves. Secondly, like stop hurting the environment so much, cause like, bro, like so many people just like throw trash on the side of the roads or just like toss out. Like, why? Just like hold it onto it and then throw it in the trash can. And if we can find a way to like effectively use plastic and stuff like that, like I've seen like plastic wood, like they make wood from plastic and then they build houses. Like that's so that could totally be like revolutionary if we could like figure out how to use that commercially. Third, we could probably damn, what the fuck? Oh no. Third, let's see. How else can we improve the world? Have like less divide. I feel like one of the biggest things of humans is if we like literally all worked together and like weren't as separated by things like money, greed, drinking, social status, stuff like that, we get so much done. So if we just work together a little bit more on the issues that are like actually important and could actually like in our world, we'd probably get a lot of done. Like imagine if every continent, every country in every continent, and every state in every continent, and every city in every like state. Imagine if we were just like all like, okay, y'all, we need to stop being so wasteful, so polluted or whatever. Let's help the other smaller countries, cities, whatever, that are struggling, and let's try to like just like help each other out. Like if we were able to realistically do that, we'd see a lot of improvement in a lot of ways. But it's just like that's probably never going to happen because of the world that we live in right now. You know, it is what it is. Okay, so let's do like cobblestone. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then like 9, 10. That. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bang. Bang. And then boom, 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 boom. Nice little hut. Ow. Boom. 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 Yeah, perfect. Okay, 26. What is the most important thing in life? Whatever you wanna decide. Whatever you think the most important thing in life is. What do I think the most important thing in life is? Probably finding what makes you happy. You know, it's selfish. Yeah. But you gotta be selfish in life if you're looking out for yourself. I need sand. I hope to be able to find what makes me truly happy. Like, find something where it's like I feel fulfilled every day. Because if I can do that, that means not only am I living my best life, but that means that I will most likely probably be helping other people in that same way. And that means I could help others find what makes them happiest, what can help them help others, and then it's just one big giant domino effect. It's a little naive, yeah. You know, probably a little optimistic, but I think I could do that. I could really do a lot for this world. Number 27. Are people too greedy? Yes, everyone is too greedy, but you know, that's just like one of the natural things in the world. Animals are greedy. You know, you're fighting for food, fighting for survival. I think it's just kind of like in our nature a little bit. Can't really change it. I'd say a good amount of us are like too greedy in a lot of aspects. Ugh. People want things too much, but you kind of need to want something too much in order to get what you need in a lot of ways. Let's see. How could I kind of answered that. Is failure ever useful? I mean, yeah, come on. The face value of failure is bad, but everything that follows failure is good. Oh, what happens? Okay, hold on. Yeah, failure is always useful because you need failure to show you what you're bad at, what you need to improve in. You need failure to be like a wake-up call, usually for you. Oh, okay, wait. I should make the floor out of. What should I make the floor out of, actually? Okay, here. Dang. I want like a big open gate. Yeah. And then I want glass. Like that. I still haven't made my bed yet, bro. What am I doing? Tripping. Okay, cool. But yeah, no, failure does a lot for person and people, and failure is what helps us grow, like every way possible. So failure is like one of the most useful things in life. Failure is as important as success, if not more. What would life be like if we never experienced pain? It'd be numb. We wouldn't. Life would be very less. I wouldn't say like I don't know if you technically enjoy life less, but there's a lot of things in our life where it's like if you don't experience the pain of it or like the bad of it, then you wouldn't know how good that happiness is. So like a really like cheesy way is like okay, let's try to make a farm. Make a farm like right here. Like if I fall down into I'm just gonna make a really simple farm right here, nothing too crazy. It's not even really a farm, it's just some plants by some water. Potatoes down, or a carrot. Do we not have carrots? Am I tripping? I put them in the chest. There we go. Oh, there are my seeds. I was wondering where they went. But yeah, you need to go down. Like if I fall in Minecraft, boom, and it hurts. And then I fall again, but that time I have enchanted netherite. It's like it doesn't hurt as much, and I'm like, damn, bro, like look how far I've come. You know, you need pain as something you can look back on and be like, I'm glad I don't experience it like that again. And then you'll probably go through something that gives you even more pain, and then just it's kind of like a circle. But yeah, why is it important to help others? Well, one, if you help others and you find that to be what brings your life meaning, or like it makes you happy or whatever, that's good. So like that's why it's good to always help others. But I personally believe in karma, and helping others is good karma. Just like by helping others, you usually in turn help yourself without ever realizing it. And not only does helping others help yourself, but it helps others help others, and it's like a big chain effect. So it's always good to just help people in general, because helping others helps the world, whether you see it or not. Also, it feels good to help others. So, just do it, man. Be nice. What is freedom? Freedom is... I don't know. That's a great question, actually. Freedom is having no restrictions. Yeah, that's what freedom is. But it's not like... I feel like when people think of freedom, they think of like America or, like the slaves gain their freedom. People gain their freedom. Civilizations gain freedom, stuff like that. But it's like, right now, if you're watching this video, you could be enslaved to something, whether that's like an idea or a state of mind or like a thought process. Like you could be enslaved to it, and you don't know what it's like to be free from it until you are free from it. So like in a lot of ways, people create boundaries and set limits on themselves, and it's like you could get freedom in that regard if you break free of that mindset or like those restrictions that you place upon yourself, then you can gain freedom and you can be like way more powerful for it. So freedom is like it's just having no restrictions, really. Hey. Can too much freedom be a bad thing? Yeah. Oh yeah, actually. On society, yes, because you don't want people to just be able to do whatever they want to do. Usually the bad ones. It kind of just hurts society as a whole. If we're talking about like a good intentioned person, like an average Joe, having... So let me say it like this. Like physical freedom, having like it's hard to explain, but like you can't ever have too much like mental freedom, like always constantly breaking off barriers that you set in yourself and stuff like that, like states of mind. I don't think you can ever have too much mental freedom, because allowing yourself to do what you want to do and allowing yourself to do some things, I don't think that can ever be technically a bad thing. I think it really just depends on the person. Should we have to pay for basic needs such as food, water, and shelter? No, I don't think we should, even though we do. Like, in some states, you can't even like collect rainwater because it's illegal. It's like, bro, what? You like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like that's crazy, dude. We literally used to like hydroplane, like use like water as our electricity and stuff like that, and now you're telling me I can't do that? It's like, why? Is it, well, might the water, or could the water be toxic? Like, yeah, okay, sure, that's a good reason, but it's like that's not the reason they're using it. They're saying, how should I do this? Like, they don't let us collect it because they want to make sure they can keep making money off. It's like, serious right now? It's like, and then we have like, you look at like homeless people. Like, there shouldn't be homeless people. What kind of, that's crazy. I'm not saying like we should have communism, because that's not technically the best thing either. But it's like, it's crazy we have to pay for like the stuff where it's like we need it. How the fuck do I get out of this? Am I stupid? Okay, it's not F1. It's not F5. It's not F11. Bro. Okay. Bro, hello? What the fuck? What would I do? X? Okay. Anyways, like I was saying though. No, we shouldn't have to pay. Like, we shouldn't have homeless people. That's kind of crazy to think about. That's like that would even happen in a society. But I think it's weird for sure that we have to pay for stuff. So here, let's like, yeah, there we go. Big brain, kind of. I just want to be able to like, I need like a magma block or whatever to like zoom up. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. Here's, I'm just gonna mine down the hole and then we'll go from there. But yeah, I don't think people should have to pay for the basic stuff. It's kind of crazy to think about when you really take the time to consider it. Okay, next. Should education be free? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no. I mean, almost in a way, education is free right now. Like, you can go on the internet, YouTube, and really just learn whatever you want to. So it's like, right now, education is actually, like, really free, and it's really accessible for, like, a majority of the population. But it shouldn't be something that's locked behind a paywall. Like, I shouldn't have to pay, like, $50 to go learn something. It's really just, like, when it comes to, like, learning stuff, like, the difference between me watching a YouTube video on how to learn something and me like paying to go to college, it's like the environment and like the people that are there to help teach you, that you just having to learn it all on your own. But education should be free, yes. Do you think modern, oh wait, here we go. Is there a perfect balance between work and life, and if so, what does it look like? Yeah, there's a perfect balance between the two for everyone. I don't know what it looks like for every single person, but there definitely is a balance, perfect balance. For me, I don't know necessarily what it looks like. I mean, it just it's really just whatever. Like, I don't want to have to work 23 hours of the day and then only see my family for 1 hour. No, but it's like, it's really up to each person. Dude, am I ever gonna like find a cave? Hello? Am I tripping? Oh, lava. This way. Next question. Do you think modern technology brings people closer together or further apart? I'd say currently it brings people it does both. It does both at the same Oh my god. Okay. Is there finally a cave or something? Yeah, let me put some black slate. This is where I came. Let me put like a piece of slide. Like, I feel like I'm doing all this. Oh shit. There's not even gonna be anything up here. Like, what? That's not even worth it, man. I also just keep digging down. Bruh. This sucks. Man, I'm just building my way back up, bruh. I'll figure something else out. Okay, so here's what I think from modern technology, whether it brings people closer together or further apart. I think that, so I'm gonna use the analogy of like a string. So like now in technology, I can create a string that's like hundreds of thousands of miles long. Like now I can actually interact with that string and stuff like that. Because back then we didn't have that string. So like, you know, but it's like now that string's gotten weaker. It's like it travels further, yes, but it's not as strong. Like back then, the string used to be like as thick as like a piece of like steel string. Now it's like cloth string or something like. You see what I'm trying to say? Like I can text people. Oh, get off my bed! What the fuck? Now I can text people whenever I want to, bro. Do not backtalk me, bro. I can text people whenever I want to and stuff now, but that doesn't mean that's like the connection's actually good. I feel like connections now between people, they're like less genuine, and they can be less strong than they used to be. Cause like back then, you wouldn't be able to talk to a family member for years on end, and it's like whenever you do talk to them, it's like the best thing ever. But now you can talk to them whenever you want to, so now the connections aren't as strong because it's like it's way more convenient. Please be a cave, like, please, no. I wonder. This might be a good place to end off on for first episode, just see how everything goes. Like the video, comment on it, you know, just like let me know if you want me to make another part. I'll make another part. I might make another part regardless, just depending on how I feel. But let's see, we got a house, found a village, got some basic iron stuff, you know, the good basics, man. Let's finish up our glass, and I'll answer one more question. What does it mean to live a good life? Living a good life means to find what you think gives your life meaning, or what gives meaning to life. Living a good life for me would be one where I can help all the people that I care about. It would include finding what makes me happy, what makes me feel content. It would include just like bringing an overall like goodness to the world and leaving a good impact. It would include just like, yeah, doing good, really. Just like doing the best I can to bring goodness in this world, because this world needs goodness. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna leave it off on here. Like I said, comment, you know, like it or something, and I'll make another one if you guys want me to, or I might just make one just because. But yeah, have a good day, y'all.